Hi, I'm Max.
And I'm Skyler.
Recently, we decided to start watching Bob's Burgers to see what it was all about.
And it didn't take us long to become completely obsessed with the show.
But one of the things we love the most about the show is the brilliant end credit sequences.
Which is why we created this podcast.
Each week, we're going episode by episode to talk about the elaborate end credits.
We're excited to have you join us right here on Bob's Credits.
We'll make sure that Bob's Burgers end credits get the credit they're due.
All right!
A little of Chipparoo in my life. That doesn't work.
Yeah, but I'm like so happy.
A little bit of Chipparoo in my life. A little bit of Chipparoo by my side. A little bit of Chipparoo's all I need. A little bit of Chipparoo's what I see. I can't get two chips in there.
You can do anything you set your mind to.
Look, that's close enough. Chipparoo.
I really
everyone.
wanted to say that in Smurf's voice.
Smurf.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you just have to explain to people what Smurf is, because I don't think many people watch that show.
There's tons of people that watch the
That's
show. We
true.
just haven't found any of them yet. You can do anything if you set your mind to it, baby. Let me try that again. Baby, you can do anything if you set your mind to it.
Baby.
Now I'm Southern.
Baby. Hey, where are my Animal Kingdom fans at?
What?
Where are my Animal Kingdom Bob's Burgers fans at? Hey, if you watch Animal Kingdom, DM us. Let's talk a little Animal Kingdom.
So Animal Kingdom is a guilty pleasure that we watch, and Ellen Barkin's on it, and the acting can get over the top.
As starting from season 1 on, she starts off acting like it's fine, it's realistic acting, and then just becomes like overacting as the series continues for some reason.
She says baby at the end of every sentence, and I love it.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning into our Animal Kingdom podcasts.
All right.
We'll take a group trip down to Oceanside. Let's talk about Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this Animal Kingdom world.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Bob's Burgers. Let's talk about the end credits of Bob's Burgers. Let's talk about this next episode. But first, let's talk about puns, man.
And the birds and the bees.
And the birds and the bees?
You just kept saying, remind me of that song. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about puns, baby. Are you ready for Bob pun or Max pun?
Yes.
Okay. Your first pun is Chipotle off the old block burger.
That's so good. Bob?
Yes. I just realized these are all sayings, I think.
Oh, that's fun.
These are all sayings.
That's fun.
Your next pun is the shut up and Swiss me burger.
Bob.
Yes. Very good. Very nice. You can do Borat impressions again because he's still...
It's like
He's
relevant
back.
again.
Yeah.
Now you don't
Yeah.
sound like dated.
Right. Your next pun is the hearts of palm before the storm burger.
Max.
Yes. Am I overusing hearts of palm?
Maybe. I don't know. I think it was more the saying.
Should I do a Borat impression again?
Okay.
Very nice. And your final pun is what goes around crumbs around burger.
Max.
Yes. You got them all this week.
Whoa. If I've ever done that, it was a long time ago.
Very nice. No. I'm Borat finally like you had to wait years for it to come back so you can actually do it, and now I've just ruined it for everyone.
That's funny. If you're a Borat fan, Max and I, like on our walk in our neighborhood, like right by where I get my nails done, or used to get my nails done, I should say, is the hair shop. From the first movie. So there's just like a sign of Borat.
It's like this old, like this old weathered poster that's been
sitting
faded
in the window
by the sun. It's just it's got a shot of where the salon was in Borat.
Yeah, but now it's back, baby.
It's back. Bring it back. You gotta get a fresh poster in there.
Yep. Okay, so yay me.
Yay you. Yay Borat. Let's talk about this episode, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, Skyler, can we get the title and synopsis for Season 4, Episode 3, please?
Yes. The title is Seaplane with an exclamation point. Very important.
Is that a parody of Airplane?
There you go.
Is
You
that
took
what-
my
oh,
one
sorry.
fun fact
I'm
that
sorry.
I have for today.
This is why I'm supposed to just let you do the title and okay, sorry.
No, I love that. No, I love that. No apology.
I'm glad you looked that up because I was always curious, like, is that just supposed to be a airplane parody?
The exclamation point really does it.
Right.
Because there's no other punctuation in these titles.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah. All right, here's a synopsis. Linda is bored to death with Bob's dates, so she decides to turn the adventure meter up a notch, booking the two a flying lesson. Not surprisingly, Bob wants nothing to do with it, so Linda goes by herself. Bob's cool with it until he learns the flying instructor, known as Upskirt Kurt, preys on bored housewives with fake crash landings on the island dubbed Quickie Kissit Island. And so the Belchers must go rescue Linda, and Tina, of course, must daydream about an island dedicated to private smooching.
This episode came out on November 3rd, 2013. It was written by Dan Feibel and Rich Rinaldi and was directed by Jennifer Coyle. Thoughts on this episode?
Not my favorite.
I love when we say that. Not my favorite either. I thought, a lot of times we say that we've been, rewatching for this podcast. Mm-hmm. And we come back to one that was not my favorite. I'm like, oh, this was a lot better than I remember.
Yeah.
This one, it's almost a little tedious for me.
Yeah. It stayed where you thought it should stay.
Yeah.
And it does come right off the Halloween episode, which is just quintessential great Bob's episode to me.
My problem, and this happens sometimes on Bob's Burger, is that when they introduce a character
mm-hmm.
and then spend so much of the plot kind of around that character, it's like it's either
mm-hmm.
hit or miss, and this Upskirt Kurt's kind of a miss for me.
Yeah, I didn't even. Do you know who plays him? Can you tell me? Because I didn't look it up.
It's Will Forte.
Oh, duh!
This is I think this is the second voice he's done on this show, and this character returns in season 9.
Okay.
In an episode called "Live and Let Fly." Because I was wondering if Kurt comes back at all because he's not that great in this episode.
Yeah, I like his name more. I like Upskirt Kurt more than maybe the actual character.
I also don't know if it's because Linda's separated from everyone for so long, and it's not fun to have the family separate. Like, it's fun to see them off in different pairings.
Yeah, but she's
but
by
when
herself.
They're solo, it's
mm-hmm.
not as fun to me.
I agree.
And I think that happens sometimes like when Bob's solo, it's not as fun as when he's with, it's just, it kind of like ruins the dynamic. I
agree. And I think actually one of my absolute favorite parts of this episode is Tina's daydream. And I know, I feel like we need to watch it, but there aren't lyrics and stuff.
It's not, it's just that she flies through.
Yeah, just explain what happens because it's important to the credits.
Yeah, she flies to this island that's, what is it? What are they?
Quickie Kissit.
Quickie Kissit is what they call it, but it's quippy something.
Yeah.
Another, And so her fantasy is that she's flying to this island. There's just boys laid out on beach towels.
I think they're in the shape of a heart. Or it's like a circle or a heart.
And she just flies just above them gently, just high enough to kiss each and every one of them on the lips as she flies by. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. And she has this really snazzy flying suit. Mm-hmm. It's this red jumper with white stripes, which I really love.
Tina fantasies are the best.
They're the best. I think of all the fantasies, Bob's are a little weirder, and Tina's are always fantastic. Okay, so I have a surprise for you.
Oh, I love surprises.
I don't have any fun facts now that you stole my one fun fact.
This is the worst surprise I've ever had. I'm so sorry for stealing your fun fact.
No, that's not the surprise. The surprise is a game called Did Skyler Say It or Did Linda Say It?
Oh, I get to play a game.
Yes.
I love this. Okay.
Okay.
Did Skyler say it or did Linda say it?
Yeah.
If you say I love it, that's a draw.
Because I say it so much.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, go lick some syrup.
That's you.
Yes. I'm going to be really upset if you get all of these right. Okay. Maybe it's the wine talking, but I want more wine.
Linda.
Skyler.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that. I looked up wine memes.
Okay.
But I thought I thought I'd be able to trick you there. All right, are you ready for your next one?
Yes. Linda is a walking wine meme.
I know. There's lots on Etsy, like there's lots of Linda wine
Of
things.
course.
I built a whole Facebook page to like 5 million people on wine memes. So
That's Facebook is a giant wine meme too.
yes. Oh, mashed potatoes.
Skyler.
It's Linda.
Oh. That's we had mashed potatoes for dinner last night and I could have sworn you said that. I think that one's a draw.
I love mashed potatoes so much, and I think it's during a Thanksgiving episode. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys will know better than me, but I think Bob like makes this amazing dinner, and of course Linda's like, "Oh, mashed potatoes." That's so me.
Yeah.
You could make me like beef Wellington, and I would talk about the mashed potatoes.
That was not fair. That was the trick.
Okay, the last one is, "Oh, mini croissants. No matter what I say, stop me when I've had 16."
That's Linda.
Classic line.
Classic.
I gave you that one.
But I could see you saying that to me at like if you're like at a cocktail party or something.
Yeah. Stop me when I've had 16. And so there you have it, folks. The first round of Did Skyler Say It or Did Linda Say It?
I enjoyed it.
Good. I think you got one right.
No, I got a bunch of them right.
You got one right.
I got only one?
Mashed potatoes you got wrong.
Oh, yeah.
No, you got two right.
Two. There we go. I'll take it.
That's good.
Mediocrity is where I thrive.
Same, man.
What do we do next? Oh.
We go to credits.
Should we get into the credits?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last few minutes of the episode is they're all in the seaplane. Mm-hmm. The family's in the seaplane. Mm-hmm. They were being dragged, and then Linda had to like land the plane. And it was like a rush. And now Linda and Bob are getting a little excited about it.
Crash landing really is an aphrodisiac.
Kids, swim to shore. Your father and I are going to have a Prosecco picnic.
Prosecco.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay.
Bye, Tina.
Tina, oh, come back.
We were joking.
Remember, do your ice cream scoop.
Oh, now I'm hungry for ice cream.
Squeaky kiss it. Squeaky kiss it.
Okay. Tina jumping out of the boat to swim to shore when they're still so far kind of from shore. Yeah. It's so funny. I love do your ice cream scoops.
I didn't get that.
I think it's just
is that how you
to
teach
swim? Yeah,
kids to swim?
I guess so. Yeah, that's what I imagine is doing scoops.
Yeah. Now I'm
doing
just
it.
having one of
You
Tina's dreams where she's swimming through ice cream.
How many boys are you kissing?
All of them.
All of them. All the boys. All the boys for now. Okay, so as soon as the episode ends, we get a shot from beautiful aerial shot of Wonder Wharf and Tina swimming kind of like under the pier. And it cuts to Skyler. Big yawn.
It cuts to the classic kitchen scene, but we are missing Tina.
We're missing Tina. We've got Bob and Louise prepping burgers.
And Louise is on her tippy toes.
And we hear this music, Quickie Kiss It. Quickie Kiss It. Quickie Kiss It.
Now, is that from her dream?
I think so.
I think so, too.
Yeah, it's straight out of the fantasy. And shortly after that, almost immediately, what happens?
From the left side of the screen, we see Tina in her red jumpsuit flying through the air with her arms behind her like a swan.
Kind of in front of or like behind. It's confusing.
What?
She is closer to us than Bob and Louise are.
Yeah, she's in front of Bob and Louise.
From our, that's what I was confused about. She flies between us and Bob and Louise. Let's say that.
Yeah. Oh, because it's their backs.
Yeah. So she's not in front of them.
Yeah. She's gone.
I love the. Yeah. So then we see her fly. So she's flown off the screen, and then she flies. We assume around through the kitchen door, and now she's on the other side of the service window and flies from right to left across the window. Like Miss Piggy kissing Kermit.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Quickie kiss it. Ooh, quickie kiss it. She's kissing. She's kissing.
Oh.
She's kissing so quick.
So
She's kissing.
she's kissing so quick.
So it is kind of interesting because she zooms past the kitchen window, and you expect her to come back and do a lap back around in the kitchen where she started from, but she doesn't. She turns around and goes the other way. It looks like behind, like near the booths.
Yeah.
She's like further back now and flies the other direction. Linda follows her and comes to the window.
Quickie kissing. Ooh, quickie kissing. Quickie kissing. Quickie kissing. Quickie kissing.
Okay, I figured I'd just let that play
Yeah.
through. So we get Linda does her normal thing, takes the burger out of the window and goes to deliver it. And I think it's every time is when Tina flies by, and she's doing I noticed this time because she flies by now from left side of the screen to the right side,
Right in front
back
of
in the
us.
kitchen, yeah.
Oh, mhm.
And she's doing the kissing. She's doing
Her
kissing.
lips
She's
are?
puckering her mouth. Yes,
I didn't notice that. That is great.
I'll go back real quick so you can see it.
Ooh, quickie kissing. Quickie kissing. Quickie kissing. Quickie kissing.
Was that on the...
Yeah. So both, at least these last two times, both times she comes in is when they're doing mwah, mwah, and she's kissing every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the
Um,
last one, she flies by from left screen to the right screen as Gene is walking by from the right to the left in his burger costume. But he looks up at Tina and watches her fly by, so his head tilts and follows her.
It's pretty great because you're like, oh, because your mind quickly goes back to the first season where he just walks straight forward. And so that little head tilt up is so good. I didn't notice Tina doing the kisses, so I'm glad you pointed that out.
Makes it better, doesn't it? I didn't notice
Makes it
that until this.
You didn't?
Yeah.
I'm getting very excited about these credits. So, I have one thought for you. And I know this isn't Bob's is a realistic world. When we have daydreams, they're daydreams. This isn't a sci-fi thing. So, obviously, Tina isn't really... Okay, so we can assume there's people in the restaurant. We've worked that out. So... Obviously, she's not flying around the restaurant.
Right.
So do you think this is a daydream? And if so, Gene looks up at her. He's the only one who, pins her in reality because he looks up at her flying.
You're right. Or is it all in Tina's head? She's just flying around with her parents. And so that's why Gene, but it's from Tina's point of view. It's
But
Tina's
Gene would
fantasy.
notice.
Yeah, that Gene notices just because she flies over him.
Yeah. I just think it's fun because if anyone were to get in her dream with her, I feel like Gene would notice it.
I think it's similar. This is similar to The Boys for Now end credits where
Yes.
she's kind of transported to her.
She literally
head.
dances so hard.
Yeah,
She's
where Louise was, dancing so hard that she's transported to dancing with Boo Boo. And now this is a Tina fantasy end credits sequence.
I'm ready to score.
You're ready to score? You got all your highlights and lowlights out?
Do you have any lowlights?
I don't think I do. I like my kitchen situation. I think I'm ready to score.
Okay.
We score on a scale of 1 to 10 H's at the end of Tina's I'll go first
Okay.
because you went first last time.
Okay.
Does that feel fair?
I have my answer locked in, just so
Okay.
everybody knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to give these 9 H's.
Fair.
Okay.
I'm going to be bold. I'm going to give them a 10.
10. Wow. Okay. Let's discuss a little bit here.
Okay. But with your 9, it doesn't end out being one of our 10s.
No, it's not our double 10. It's
Yeah.
not our average 10.
I think sometimes the simplest are the best.
I agree.
And I love the song. And I love that feeling when the family goes on a huge adventure and then it's Sunday morning, they're back grounded in their reality, helping their dad make burgers. And honestly, I thought the daydream was the funniest part of the episode. And so to add that in here, I think was great. And it's so Tina. And I love the kisses. I love Jean looking up at her. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good time to ask, were these credits better than the episode itself? And I would say they were.
It's hard because they came from the episode.
Yeah, but they typically do. But I just think like
I'm with you.
I could come into these end credits without like knowing what the daydream was, even, and it's still more enjoyable to me.
Yeah.
Than the episode itself. I'm with you. I'm glad they didn't like have upskirt Kurt in the end credits.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they're back home. It feels a little dark. We last saw Tina attempting to swim to shore, and the next thing is the family's all there and she's like flying around. Maybe she passed away.
Oh no, she
This
didn't
was her
scoop enough
spirits.
ice cream.
Yeah.
But she looks happy.
Look, that's what heaven is, right?
That's so funny because in the episode we did before this, they're like pretending to be ghosts, and Tina goes, "Heaven's nice, thanks."
Yeah.
Thanks for killing us. Heaven's nice.
Right.
So this would be her heaven.
Yeah. There need to be more boys in the end credits, but
Yeah.
still. Yeah.
I love it.
I like the kissing. I love the puckering lips. For the rest of this week, to Biscuit, I'm gonna say, Biscuit, kiss it.
He'll love that.
He's gonna hate that. He hates kissing noises.
Yeah.
Anything else we got to say anything else you want to say about these credits before we wrap things up here?
No.
No?
I'm feeling like a little weird about giving him a 10, but I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, don't let me.
I'm going to stick with it.
There's probably people screaming at me for only giving it a 9. It's Tina
Maybe.
flying around in the jumpsuit making kissing noises.
She looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's rare that Tina looks like cool.
But always in her fantasies.
Yeah.
She's the coolest. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Please follow us on social media. Bob's Credits all across the board. Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/Bob's Credits. Leave us a review. Tell your friends about us. Just, do your thing. But
Yes, please.
do our thing, too. And
Kiss
Skyler,
it.
anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Just stay kissy.
Ooh.
Mwah, 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 mwah.